Hi everyone, I am reporting live today from the garden. I am also sunbathing, so we will be recording from here and up so you guys won't catch a slip. But I am trusting that you all are having a great start to your day or you've had a great end to your night. And today we're going to be focusing on how to think differently about energy. And you've heard me speak about human design and how that is basically a tool to assist you to understanding the energy within the centers of your body and your organs. And when you speak about energy being contagious or picking up on certain energies, that's not fake. That is very, very real. And when it comes to energy, it can throw you off very easily, or it can suck you in very easily. Hence, social media, distractions, all of these things that are being thrown to us to keep us from really tapping into our energy, our own energy, and understanding it so that we can handle life's tests and challenges and life's blessings in a way that eases the nervous system. And I really want to speak about when you know how your energy flows within you, when you feel different things, when you are not aware of certain things, you can assist yourself in repairing certain blockages. You can assist yourself in being a mirror for others to repair certain blockages in them. And when you know how your energy is naturally designed, you'll realize that maybe the things that have happened in your life, maybe the things that you have experienced, maybe some lessons that you are not really understanding, you'll be able to piece together why they happen. You'll be able to bring clarity and understanding to the situation so that they may not wear you down as much. And when we think about anyone who's depressed or anyone who's having hard times and struggles or anyone is just not feeling love, there's a blockage somewhere. There could be a mineral deficiency somewhere. There's so many things that can block our energy or that can deplete our energy in a way where we don't feel alive, we don't feel lit up, we don't feel satisfied. And that's why I like human design, because human design has helped me realize that a lot of energy that I had was just laying dormant. I was not utilizing my creative energy. I wasn't using my sacral authority in a lot of situations. And when I started to do that and implement ways to use it, to magnify it, it allowed me to really almost just take like a big deep breath. Because when you have a knowing about something, you're able to move with more confidence. You're able to defend yourself a little bit more. You're able to be proficient in what you're explaining and what you're speaking of. So when you create a more of a knowing about yourself that isn't tied to strictly your parents or your achievements or your milestones that you have performed, you speak of a knowing about how you naturally are, about how, and it's the light and the dark. I don't want to say good and bad, but I like the light and the dark things about you because you have both. And when you start to understand how that moves through you, you can show up in spaces where you can understand that you make mistakes too, that you have flaws as well. And if you're going to excuse your flaws, you can look into excusing others. But if you're going to hold them to the fire for theirs, and you're not going to hold yourself to the fire for yours, then you really have to get back into the knowing and understanding, like, okay, where is this blockage is at? Where's the ego coming to protect me, and why? Why am I not able to be vulnerable enough to say, hey, I was wrong, or hey, I'm moving funny, or just to do your own self-correction? So I want you guys to think about energy and how it is instantly transferable. It is instantly contagious. Depending on where you are sampling other people's energy. If you're meeting with your grandparents, you're meeting with your parents and your family members, and you're feeling a little off, you're sampling everybody that's around you. And what I love about human design is that it has helped me strengthen my energy. And I'm not necessarily scared of anybody or super, super cautious, because now I'm like, when it feels off, I know how to just let me remove out of this sampling. Maybe I have open sensors in me. I think the two. I have two open centers in my body where I'm sampling other people's energy from their same centers. And then when you start to think about that, you'll realize how music influences your centers, how it could throw you off or how it can light you up, depending on how you're wired and how you're designed and what's already open. So when we understand these things, we can start to sample others in a way where we'll know if they're for us and if they're not for us. And it doesn't have to be something where you have to remove yourself from the world. You're here to experience. You're here to experience different energy types to help sharpen your iron and to help you make decisions from based on the lessons that you learn from each and every situation. We do not meet people by coincidence. You are not seeing me by coincidence. There is a reason why you are here, and it is my intention to spark something in you to study your own energy. I think a lot of us are in denial about the things that we fall short on, and it's okay. But once you're aware of it, now it's like, how do I correct this? How do I strengthen my energy so that anything that comes out of me, any children, anything that I birth, any businesses, what is their energy signature going to be? And there's a lot of shadows that we just don't explore. And when you go into those dark spaces, when you sit with it, when you're able to release and cry and be aware that sometimes you are the problem. Sometimes you're too wanting to control the outcome when you don't have control over anything, and especially not anyone. I think a lot of people want to change other people's energy, but they don't want to change theirs. They want to receive and cultivate and mold someone else, but not themselves. This is the time, especially for women, to mold yourself into who you want to be. And when you do that based on your human design, you become authentic and you become genuine and you honor how you're already made to be. So if you guys want to explore a little bit more of this human design stuff, I'm going to be posting my lectures on here, and not necessarily lecture in a boring way. We want to take these tools and use them in everyday life so we can start to open ourselves up to peace. When you can get your body into a relaxation mode, have you ever had a situation where something was super, super tight? And once you started to let go, it was able to form and mold into what it always wanted to be. That's the same with our bodies. Our bodies are tight like this from disappointments, failures, not having the foundation we needed, not nobody really truly pouring into or loving us or cultivating the person that we are. But you were designed to go through those things to mold you into the person that you need to be for you first. And if you're not in a state of relaxation, it's going to be harder to welcome in what's truly for you, because the tightness that's around your body is preventing what's really needed to come your way to get through. It's like if you have a room and it's cluttered, but you want new furniture. How is the furniture going to fit in if there's all of this chaos and clutter in the room? You have all this brand new good furniture, this potential makeover, and it can't get in the room because you won't clear it out. You're just going to keep putting more stuff in there or holding on to these old things that you have because you don't want to part with it, and you think you can blend the two together. But you have to make a choice. Which one is it going to be? Do you want the new or do you want the old? And which one are you going to surrender and relax into so that you can just welcome in more and more? And that is where it is a great idea to think about abundance and to think about the spaces that are cluttered. If your car is cluttered, your garage is cluttered, your home is cluttered, there's no room for new. And like I mentioned on another video, the earth is constantly moving, it's constantly spiraling, it's constantly doing this. All of the planets are. And if they're doing it, that means we're moving because we're on earth. We just don't feel like it. And so as you learn new information, as you become aware of new lessons, as you grow older, it's important to move with the change, move with the adjustment. And if you're constantly moving, constantly getting better, it won't feel so uncomfortable, because now it's like, well, I'm used to change, I'm used to adapting, I'm used to moving. And then you'll be able to start to see the moves and the direction that you need to go, because you're able to relax. But if you're going to go with your guard up and your defense mechanisms and your separation mechanisms, things can come in, but it's hard to get through. It's like a clogged artery. You got the prescription, you got the medicine in your body, but it can't really do what it wants to do, because there's so much blockage and things that you have to take care of, and layers of things that you have to take care of, so that you can learn to trust yourself, and then you can learn to trust the world around you, because the world around you is a reflection of the world that's inside of you. And if it's not trusting, you're not going to trust the world. And it sounds like it's not doable, and you might trick yourself to say that you trust yourself, but it doesn't show up in your real world. So that's what I want you guys to think about when it comes to energy. The spaces that you are open, and the spaces that you are defined and that you are sure and reliable about, tap into it. I have a defined heart, and my heart space was blocked and disappointed and angry. And my heart is actually one of my strongest assets. I have a really big heart. I want people to feel good around me. I want to have great experiences with any type of energies that I'm with. And so if you're not, I give from the heart, not from a motive or desire. It's the innocence of wanting people to be and feel better. But how can I do that? How can I say I want to be this person, and I'm not sitting down and dealing with what has hurt my heart, and what is it that I'm carrying, that I'm choosing to carry and not let go? And we're going to talk about that in other videos, and how I've used that blockage to really clear out. And I'm not saying that it's all the way cleared out, but it's at a level to where I'm able to operate in heart energy now and feel good about it, and not have to have expectations or fears about different things. So moving through life is less taxing on my nervous system, despite all of the things that may upset me, the news and the state of the world. Those things are going to happen. There's been wars, there's been turn of the centuries. We're not the first generation to experience it, and still our ancestors were able to prosper. Our ancestors were able to innovate. Our people were able to stay together. So I believe in that. I believe in us bouncing back eventually. But I am here to experience this experience, and I'm choosing to do that in a way where, okay, I'm having a rough morning. I've been having a lot of rough mornings this week, y'all. But I smile today because it's important to get it off me. I've been out in the sun. I've been putting my feet in the ground. I have cried a really good, gut-wrenching cry. And I couldn't remember the last time I cried. But that energy flows through me, and it flows out of me. And then I replenish it with hydration and vitamins and minerals and creativity. I've been creating with my son. We've been going on adventures. So that's how you filter energy through you, instead of holding on to this old stuff and who you used to be and who you don't want to be. You're going to stay stagnant. You're going to stay stuck. If you're dealing with a situation that seems hard, that seems like it's going to adjust your comfort, ride it, embrace it, step into that mud. Don't resist the change, because every time I fought resistance, I ended up becoming more frustrated, and then I'm holding more weight and fat in my gut. What good is that? So I leave you guys with energy inventory, and pay attention to when you go into spaces. Be open versus fearful and overprotective. Now be smart. Watch your surroundings. Don't be around weird stuff, but pay attention to the impact and how people shift around you in a good or bad way. And don't assume that they see your flaws, or they see what you see that isn't the best light that no one else sees. No one can see what's in your head about how you feel about yourself. If you perceive yourself to be the best, if you perceive yourself that you're able to get through, you're going to do it. I love you guys. Have a great day. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Share this video right now, because I really want this information to get out of here. Get out of here. I really want this information to get out and help people change the way we are processing our challenges, because it is hard on the brain and it's hard on the heart. Like, share, and subscribe right now. Peace.